This video is going to change the way you look at food forever. Every time you eat, no matter what it is, your blood sugar levels go up. When your blood sugar levels go up, your body releases insulin, a hormone, to bring them back down. Foods like carbs and sugars will spike your insulin much higher, whereas eating proteins and fats will spike it less and it'll be more sustained. So when your blood sugar and your insulin go up, your body begins to store. Insulin as a hormone tells your body what energy to use. You can burn either one of these for fuel, but if you're burning this, you cannot burn this. And this is the reason that calories pretty much don't matter when it comes to your waistline, and your macronutrient profile does.
False. When your insulin spikes, you don't stop fatty acid oxidation. It may decrease, but it won't shut down. It doesn't just have a switch. Your heart would literally stop working. Let me give you a breakdown of insulin. Insulin takes in glucose. 80 to 90% of it goes to your muscular skeleton. 60 to 70% of that is stored as glycogen, not fat. And if you're in a caloric deficit, calories, you'll actually be losing fat, not storing fat. Not to mention,
you need carbs. Your brain runs on glucose for simple cognitive function.
5.6 milligrams of glucose per 100 milligrams of your brain is burned per minute. That means in a whole day, just your brain uses 109 grams of glucose. Not to mention your muscular skeleton. Insulin detoxes cells. Stop making people fear insulin. If you're not pre-diabetic or diabetic, it is so beneficial. It's a natural function of your body. Insulin has two primary functions. It can take in glycogen or tell your cells to grow. That's why bodybuilders run insulin to grow muscle. In the off season, not recommending it, very, very dangerous, to put on an extreme amount of muscle. It is one of the most potent things you could do as a bodybuilder. Why would bodybuilders do that if it only makes you store fat? Your caloric consumption is all that matters when you're trying to lose weight. I'm not saying lose fat. If you want to lose fat, yes, you should have a high protein diet, have a good amount of healthy fats to regulate your hormones. And the rest you can fill up with carbs and fiber. Carbs are not the issue. Your insulin is not the issue. You are creating a problem and fixing it to sound smart and have an authority complex over your audience. Stop overcomplicating fitness and your fitness goals. I eat carbs in every single meal of the day. I am burning fat rapidly. Your muscle functions on glucose the best. Why do you think 80 to 90% of glucose goes to your muscle? Muscle likes glucose. And then they store it as glycogen to use later, not as fat. And you said you can't lose fat if you only eat carbs and sugar. I always mention this dude, but the Twinkie man proved this. He only ate carbs and sugar, lost fat rapidly. He didn't become pre-diabetic. He actually improved his blood markers because weight loss is the primary driver for autophagy and cell restoration, not fasting. You don't even produce autophagy if you don't have a caloric deficit. Autophagy is cell restoration that everyone always preaches about. Stop listening to these insulin warriors. You can eat and you can fast if you want to. It's up to you. It doesn't have an effect on your body. All that matters is a caloric deficit to hit your fitness goals.